Hello everyone, I am the Dragon Skull and welcome finally to Resident Evil 3 Remake. I finally got the game and I'm finally going to be playing it for you guys. I can't wait for this. I've already played the Resident Evil 2 Remake on the channel and I really enjoyed that. And I've also played Resident Evil 7, so you guys knew eventually I was going to turn to Resident Evil 3 Remake. Now this one, I don't have much knowledge about. Like the second game, I don't know much about what happens in it, other than, well, Jill Valentine's the main character this time, and of course the famous Nemesis is going to be in this game. I don't know much about Nemesis, other than from from what I've heard of this game and the Resident Evil movie he appeared in. But I've never seen what he's actually like, so we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to go on assisted mode, because I cannot aim very well with this controller. Ominous music. I had a feeling there was going to be something coming up, so that's why I started it here.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
Fires burning, there are people being...
He was knocked unconscious yesterday.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
There he is, that was Nemesis. Resident Evil 3. Yeah! That was a cool opening live action cutscene. Still not over though. Codename Nemesis. I like this game already. Oh, so in first person. That's pretty cool. Little throwback to Resident Evil 7. That game was in first person as well. It's raining outside. Oh, I can move now, okay. Wait, I thought the game was going to be in third person, like with Resident Evil 2 Remake. Maybe it's just this part. Maybe the rest of the game will be third person, it's just this part that's not. So we're playing as Jill Valentine right now, who was a character from the first game, alongside Chris Redfield. Whoa. She's pretty obsessed with Umbrella Corp, by the looks of all this. That was cool, and I like that shadow effect. That was a pretty cool touch. I think I'm meant to go in here. Oh yeah, because the water's running. Oh, that's cool. I can see my own reflection in the mirror, and it actually moves in unison with me. That is cool. And when I look around, her head moves as well. That's good attention to detail right there. I like that. Good job, Capcom. Alright, let's turn the water off. We don't want to get our electric bill even higher. Oh, that's not good. What? What the? Oh, she's dreaming. It has to be a dream. Yep, definitely a dream or a nightmare. Oh God. Oh, is she gonna shoot herself? Don't do it, Jill. That was some dream. Hold up, is that a picture of Chris Redfield right there?
Gets worse every night.
Yeah, you're probably still recovering over the events of the mansion from the first Resident Evil.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Hang on, let me look at the pictures. I don't know if that's Chris or not. It looks like him though. I remember in Resident Evil 7 we got to see Chris Redfield, and we got to play as him in the Not a Hero DLC. And then Resident Evil 2 we played as Leon and Chris's sister. Jill's report. September 26, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Thanks to suspension and investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. The T-virus. Those infected with this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixture of bodily fluid. Contact with crows which have eaten infected carrion. Ew. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. I just heard something just now. Don't do that to me, game. Don't go all simulacra on me. Anyway, it should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period, or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant, even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulties sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Investigation notes. And it's showing Umbrella HQ. A pharmaceuticals company, industry leader in market share, focus on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company. Also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arkley Mountains research facility. Predicated the mansion incident. Ah, that's where the first Resident Evil game takes place. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership, large donations to Mayor Warren's office effectively controls the city. Yeah, I don't know much about the first Resident Evil either. I have watched 8-Bit Ryan play the remake of it, and Jill Valentine is a playable character. Like, you can choose to either play as her or play as Chris Redfield. That's how I know them. I mean, he chose Chris Redfield, obviously, because, well, he's the best. Oh, I can turn the light on. Ugh. Let's keep looking around, see what else we can find. Because I don't want to miss out on anything. I also like how this is in first person. This first part at least, but I think later on we're going to switch back to third. And I also know that this game takes place around the same time as Resident Evil 2 does. So we're going to be seeing what the rest of the city is like, as well as Jill Valentine, because this is her story, not Leon and Claire's. I wonder if we're going to see Leon and Claire at some point. That'd be cool. And Sherry, of course. Sherry's with them. Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guards across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they Irons' men? Oh yeah, Chief Irons, I remember him. He was that, well, he wasn't really a pedophile, but he had a lot of pedophile vibes coming from him. And I didn't like that at all. I'm glad he's dead. Are they Chief Irons men? Umbrellas? I don't know. And they're no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. Yeah, and in your nightmare you were the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed or whatever, whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up. The investigation where I left off I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as this package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night. Five days. Wish me luck. Who sent that letter? Or is Jill writing this letter to someone else? We've got another letter here. Oh, and we've got pizza. Love pizza. Message from a colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey, hotshots. How are you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course, you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. Oh, of course you can go around asking, poke around. You know what I mean. Anyway. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. Stars was the pride of the Force. When the Chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large mega meat supreme. It's on me and the guys. Okay. Mega... whatever. That sounded really innuendous right there. But yeah, Brad doesn't know that the reason why they're disbanded because of the mansion, and the fact that one of their fellow Stars members was secretly working for Umbrella this whole time. And that person is Albert Wesker. I know it's spoilers, but, I mean, Resident Evil's been around for a long, long time, and pretty much everyone knows who Albert Wesker is now. I know, and he is presumed dead in the first game, but he does come back in Resident Evil 5, which people consider not to be a good game. I don't know. I've never played it. The only Resident Evil games I've played are 7, 2, and this one. Looking good, Jill. I actually hope the actress who plays her looks very similar. I think I've seen her before, but I don't remember where. Same with her voice, I've heard her somewhere, but I don't remember. Ah, now we're in third person. Okay, that was pretty cool. The first person. Oh, someone's calling us.
Who could that be?
And I think we've looked at everything in this house, but I'm gonna double check just to be sure. I don't want to miss out on anything. Hang on, I'm
coming.
Yeah, what Jill said. Oh yeah, okay, I think we have looked at everything, so let's go answer the damn phone. I don't know why I said it that way.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Oh! Oh, jeez! Oh god, it's him! It's Nemesis! Wait, why is he wearing a mask? I was not expecting him to show up so early. You can't fight him, Joe. You have to run. Jesus, he's big. He's way bigger than Mr. X. Oh, run. I know better than to fight him. Oh god, he's huge. He's bigger and stronger than Mr. X was. And my friend told me that Mr. X is a prototype of him. Nemesis is like the ultimate tyrant. Which is bad news for you, Jill. Oh god, that guy's hanging from a balcony. And that guy's... Wait, is he gonna jump? No. Oh jeez. Guy, you, don't jump, please. Jesus, man. Alright, I better get moving myself, because Nemesis is right on my tail. I was not expecting him to show up so early. Oh! Oh, that really got me. Oh, God. Not liking that. Ew, he's got tentacles. Go, Joe, go. Okay. Exit. Go. Go, 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 go. Oh, jeez. I've only just started already. I'm being jump scared. I did not think all this was going to happen so soon. Alright, let's just keep moving. Just keep moving. Oh! How is he getting into places so quick, so fast? Not good, not good. Move, move, move. Oh, jeez. Joker, go faster, please. Did he say stars? I didn't think Nemesis could talk either. That's not gonna stop him. He'll be back. He can easily punch through that. He punched through a wall and the ceiling and the floor. So a bunch of debris isn't gonna stop him. Get out of town. Get out of town.
Jill? Over here!
Brad,
Ah, this is Brad, the guy who gave me the letter in the pizza box.
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Oh yeah, that's what I know. Nemesis has been programmed.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another.
God, look at the state of the city. No, he's more like Mr. X on steroids. God, Nemesis is way scarier than Mr. X. I mean, God.
how could this many people be infected?
It's kind of weird that I'm playing this during the coronavirus isolation. It's so weird how they timed this perfectly with the events of the coronavirus. Let's just be thankful that coronavirus doesn't turn us into zombies. Oh yeah, that's gonna stop him.
Behind you, go!
Oh no, he's been bitten. I played a lot of zombie games to know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
He's not gonna make it, Brad. That's just too bad. I kinda liked him. How many Stars officers are there, though, I wonder? The only ones I know of are Jill, Chris, Albert. Well, he's not a Stars member anymore, but he was at some point. And Rebecca Chambers. Those are the only Stars members I know. Yeah, assisted mode really hurt. Okay, I don't have the bullets to defeat all of them, so I'm just gonna run. Like Marvin said, you either take him out or you run. And I'm going with run right now. Okay, I can crawl under this thing, good. Oh, there's another one in that school bus. Oh wait, this way. Oh, how convenient, that helicopter showing up.
Sir, are you alright?
Oh, that's a guy. I thought that was a zombie.
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there.
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you there.
safe place is in here.
Yeah, not really safe, pal. Yeah, I'll keep the zombies out for a while, but you're gonna have to get out eventually, otherwise you'd starve to death. Or, well, don't have
Sir,
you know what I
what's your
mean.
name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house.
Why would I
It's
want to
your
steal
own,
that?
Missy.
Why would I... Missy. You know what, Dario? You're a jerk, you know that? And I have a name, you know. It's Jill Valentine, not Missy.
Would you please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
What an a-hole.
Sir, this is your last chance. No one else is coming for you.
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone.
Alright, it's your funeral, Dario. You stay in, go ahead and stay in there for all you want. Because you are gonna starve to death. And if not, hunger will force you to come out and make you prey for the zombies. And if you're even more unlucky, you'll be in Nemesis' way, and then he'll kill you with a single punch. Nemesis is only after me and well, only me, because Brad's probably dead now. Because Nemesis has been programmed to attack the remaining STARS members. Probably because they knew Jill Valentine was onto them, and Chris and the other STARS members after what happened in the first Resident Evil. Whoa!
Shit.
Guess I'll have no choice but to take him out. Okay, reload. I like how all the buttons are the same. Whoa! Alright, I'm going. I'm not gonna bother with the other one. Get out of here, you. This is my elevator. Alright, off to the roof. This game is pretty awesome so far. We've only just started and already there's a lot of big action going on, especially with Nemesis.
Hey, down here.
Hey, get in!
Will do, once you land. Just do me a favor and try not to die, okay? Oh, what did I just say? Probably Nemesis' handiwork. Probably shot it down with one of his big guns. Yep, there he is.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just gonna take your car. Official RPD business. Oh crap, he's coming. Oh, he's like Mr. X, but he's way scarier than him.
It's my turn, bitch.
Run him over. Oh, hold. Okay, hold. I'm holding. Oh god, we're gonna drive off the roof. Oh, Jesus. My god, that was intense. Of course he's getting back up. Like Mr. X and Birkin, it's gonna take a lot to kill this guy. Oh my god! Oh god, look at him, he's so scary! Yeah, back up, Jill, back up.
Hey, fuckface!
Whoa! He just caught a missile with one of his tentacles! Why didn't he catch it the second time?
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
Thank you, Carlos. And like Mr. X, he's just down on one knee. But also, like Mr. X, he won't be down for long. He's gonna get back up, and he'll be mad. My god, Nemesis looks great. I have watched Jack and Mark play the demo of this game.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on.
Skull Stalker.
Close this.
Tyrant of the Deep.
Sorry, we
Hell
have to go
Squid.
around.
Hey, Okay,
Those
what
sound
do you
like
know
cool,
about that
cool
monster?
names for movies.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Oh, you're so funny, Joe.
I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are
He's
you
Umbrella?
kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't blame
You don't have to
him.
trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
Kind of rude, Jill. Or just instantly
This
blaming
way.
him just because he's part of Umbrella. He's not even part of the team that made the viruses. He's just like, he's part of this, like, squad thing that, fights them. Like, Chris Redfield does later on when he reforms Umbrella as a task force to defeat bioweapons rather than create them.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Viktor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Oh, God, the sass on her.
First things first.
I don't
You
like
need to
it.
get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find.
I like
some-
Carlos though. He's pretty cool. Look at his biceps and look at that hair. I used to have hair like that once.
Shit, Captain. They really took a chunk out of you.
Oh, he's been bitten as well.
Miss.
I also like Mikhail's voice. I like that accent. I think he's Russian, maybe. I don't know. Alright, we're done here. Let's, have a look around now. Yeah, I remember this is where the demo took place. I didn't play the demo myself. I've only watched people play it. I personally don't like playing demos because, well, I feel like it's unnecessary when I'm going to be playing the actual game later. And, well, the point of demos is to know if you like the game or not. When I could just watch someone play the demo and judge for myself. And although truth be told, I've been wanting to play this game the moment I heard it was going to come out, because I love Resident Evil. And it's because I played 2 and 7 that I've become an even bigger fan of it. Anyway, UBCS Ammo Crafting Guide. On the battlefield, if you run out of ammo, your gun's about as useful as a wet fart. That's one way to describe it. Want to stay alive out there? Then get these basic formulas into your skull. Into your dragon skull. Alright, handgun ammo, 2 gunpowder, shotgun shells, gunpowder and high-grade gunpowder, and mag ammo, 2 high-grade gunpowder. Okay, so it is pretty much the same as Resident Evil 2. Once you're stocked up, get out of there and join the party. Let's give those dead motherfuckers something to eat. Just make sure you don't become dessert. Ooh, assault rifle ammo. Wait. I have an assault rifle? That's awesome. Nice. I'll take that. Oh, there's something on the other side of the train here. Excuse me, Carlos. I'm gonna go see what it is. Just like the, yeah, I know how to use the map. I remembered. I did recently replay Resident Evil 2 on my own, and I did the story in a different order. I did Claire first, and then Leon. In the main playthrough of the game, I did Leon first, and then Claire. Only because I did it because I wanted to well, properly remember what happens, just so I'd be ready for this game. Because this does take place around the same time as Resi 2. And I cannot wait to play more of this game, especially with Nemesis and all the new stuff they've added. The graphics look really good, just like Resident Evil 2. It does look really good, really realistic. And I've also heard they've added some new stuff as well, like the ability to dodge. I don't know how to dodge yet, though. The game will probably tell me later on. And that is useful, especially when it comes to dealing with Nemesis. Tabloid, front page. The Cannibal Murders, a complete digest. In the grey of the morning of September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as dishevelled, like a vagrant, was attacking a passerby north of the Lambs Museum of Art. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpster nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body, and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So this is like the beginning stage of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City. So who done it? Who's been munching on man's steak? Steak. Here, we here at News Comment have an annoying feeling that's the so-called cannibal disease patients. Was that meant to be a pun? Comment, have an annoying feeling? Because that's not funny. That's stupid. Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since. August might not be settling for just the cafeteria food. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that will make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the scoop. I can't. Okay, anything else in here? Nope, I got everything. Alright, let's move it on up.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Ooh. There's gunpowder. Nice. More gunpowder and green herbs. And there's a box here. I have a knife, so let's smash that open. Red herb. Sweet. Okay, combining items. Yeah, I know how to do that. I still remember. Okay, combine, make some more bullets, and combine this with this. Nice. I need to find something to unlock this with. I need a lockpick or a key or something. Okay, UBCS herb field manual. Probably to explain how to use herbs. There's no place in the UBCES for pipsqueaks who crawl back to base every single time they get scratched up. Now, if you want somebody to kiss your boo-boo, go someplace else. Here in the big leagues, we mix our own meds, so get these recipes memorized. Okay, high potency mixture, green herbs +2, maximum potency mixture, green and red herb, or 3 green herbs. Oh, so there's no blue herbs this time? In the second game there were blue herbs as well to treat poisons. So I think this game only has just the red and green. Okay, first aid spray. Can't make these yourself. Go grab them if you see them. That should do it. Now let's get this done and then go grab a beer. Who wrote these journals? Because whoever it is I like him. Alright, we got a box here. Alright, let's put this in there. And keep everything I have. Oh, also, let's move the assault rifle up to here. Move that there, move that there. Just sorting out my items. Okay. That's a puzzle.
Looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
It's already been 30 minutes, and I've only just started the game. I kind of want to play more, because most of the game, this video has just been, like, running away from stuff. But, oh well, let's just save my game here. And that should do it. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm going to be ending this episode right here. I really want to do more, but I don't want to make the episode too long. I heard that this game is pretty short, though, like up to 4 or 5 hours long. So I'm just going to be doing my regular 30-minute videos here. Not much has happened, other than, well, the beginning. I meant that nothing much happened gameplay-wise, but the beginning part was a lot of fun. Like the first-person view, Jill having that nightmare being a zombie, then Nemesis comes in busting down my wall and chasing me. That was pretty scary. I was actually pretty scared. And he even got me in a jump scare when he jumped through the ceiling. That was pretty cool. Next episode, we're probably going to be seeing more of Nemesis as well. And he's going to, like Mr. X, he's going to chase us down, and he won't rest until he kills us. He is way scarier than Mr. X is. Like, Mr. X is like a toddler learning how to walk compared to Nemesis. Nemesis is like Mr. X times 10. And like Brad said, he's like Arklay on steroids. And we haven't even seen his true power yet. Because at some point in the game, he's going to be wielding big guns. Like, I remember in the movie, he had like a rocket launcher and a massive minigun. I can't wait to see him use that, but fighting him will be a pain if he does use those. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. As for Jill, she's alright. I don't like how she was being mean to Carlos. I mean, yeah, he's Umbrella, and she hates Umbrella, but that doesn't mean you should, like, instantly go all negative on him. Anyway, they'll probably get along much better in the game. Like, they're only starting out this way. Later on, they're gonna start getting together, not romantically, but more of like friends. Now I think about it, does Jill end up with Carlos? I don't know much about Carlos. I don't know what the original story of the Resident Evil 3 was. I also heard from people that they've complained that a lot of content has been cut out of this game. Like, there's 2 sections that were cut out entirely. I don't know why, and I can't really complain about that either, because, again, I haven't played the original game. But I still like this game so far, and I can't wait to play more of it later on. So, for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you all next time. Peace.